Get up, stand up.
Well, welcome back.
Stand up for your right.
3 years ago or so, Walt Stankowitz's house burnt to the ground up in the mountains near Running Springs. He moved to Grand Terrace, where he had his long-running business La Pasta Italia, where, according to his favorite blog, he spent most of his waking hours behind the counter, working, and then driving home every night. But after only less than 1 year here in Grand Terrace, he decided to run for city council and be your representative. Being a small businessman, he told everyone that he would help small business here in Grand Terrace by saying, and I quote, "Let's add a small business perspective to the city council during these challenging economic times." Well, are you wondering what he did for small business? Yeah, so am I. Still wondering. But I can tell you that on February 10th, 2009, he failed to excuse himself from voting despite a community redevelopment agency vote of 5-0 to approve an RDA-funded commercial improvement program to budget $100,000 for exterior improvements on existing commercial properties here in Grand Terrace. Now, you've probably seen the complex where the Food Connection and Birch Jewelers is. They're getting part of that money to change the roof, get a new facelift, and some other work. Looks pretty good. You've also probably noticed this brand new marquee on the corner of Barton Road and Canal Street. I'm sure all the tenants' businesses there benefit from that. Real nice sign there, rock face, right next to Walt's sign. Isn't that La Pasta? Wait a minute. Yeah, somebody should call the gadflies. Isn't that a violation of the law? Where are the gadflies? Where's the negative blog? Aren't they keeping a watchful eye out for us poor Grand Terrace residents against graft and corruption? Or are they your friends, Walt? Why do you and your buddy Bernardo repeatedly post on your Facebooks to go to Grandpa Terrace blog, where they usually trash your opponents, but not you guys? Here Walt says, here's some interesting information about Tom Schwab. Do you want this man on city council? Go to Grandpa Terrace News blogspot. And down here it says Grandpa Terrace gives his thoughts on the election. And on Bernardo's Facebook, it says, if you want to know what is really going on in Grand Terrace, take a look at Grandpa Terrace. Grandpa Terrace has been blogging about the financial mismanagement and corruption here in Grand Terrace for many years. Now, you and Walt tell all of Grand Terrace that you're totally into transparency for the government, but you and Walt constantly work with a total anonymous, total non-transparent trash blog. Why did so many of the gadflies have your signs on their properties days before the local ordinance said they could? Didn't you hand them out to them? Didn't you tell them to wait until what the local ordinance said? The law?
I don't want to see a proliferation of signs all over the city. My job is to look out for the city and protect it monetarily, financially, and morally.
Then at the very next meeting, you want to do this for your friends the Millers.
San Bernardino County Court Judge Brian Foster sentenced Miller to 2 years probation, but agreed to reduce that to 1 year if Miller submits proof that he paid the restitution to the city. Defense attorney Jim Rice said Miller already has paid the $17,812 in restitution. One of the things that I would like to ask that be agendized is that we as the council discuss either not accepting the restitution from the Millers or returning the $17,812.
Aren't you trying to go against the court order by giving the Millers their money back? Well, which is it? Save the city money or give it away before anyone even fires a shot? Now remember what I told you. People are thinking you're talking out of both sides of your mouth, Captain. I'll bet you didn't think the masses of Grand Terrace would notice that or see this clip, huh, Captain? Well, someone had to stand up and tell the people the real Walt Stankowitz. See you soon.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Be a sledgehammer.